So, this is the first reading I'm doing for the Twin Flame community. And this is a reading for February 2017. And let's get started. I already did my meditation, grounding and clearing, and I also spent some time with the cards. And these are the messages I can see here. So this, maybe first I'll explain the spread. Because the spread I've been thinking about starting doing videos, the readings for twin flames for quite a long time. And I finally got to this place, and yesterday this spread came to me. It's inspired by infinity symbol. As you can see, it's like this goes this way. And this is the energy that it's like bit shared by the divine masculine and feminine. It's the energy of the union for the current moment. And here we have something that divine masculine is aware of. This is something what keeps him away from the union. This is something that he's not aware of. And the same from divine feminine. This is something she's aware of. This is something she's not aware of. I mean, this is something what keeps her away from the union, and this is something what she's not aware of. And these cards in the middle, I put as information. This is information that divine masculine is sending to divine feminine at the moment, and this is the message that divine feminine is sending to the divine masculine. And these additional cards are just the cards that are at the bottom of both of the decks. And so I will just start with this one, because I see it as an overall energy. And this is very important energy, because this is a Tower card, this is major arcana. So it's telling us about some major change, and this is for the whole union. So it goes for both masculine and feminine energies. And of course, as you are all aware, the masculine and feminine energy have nothing to do with gender. It's because we have both like energies within us, masculine and feminine energies. So the Tower card is telling us about some abrupt change that in February, as I can see it, I can feel it, there's gonna be some major change. There are some patterns of thinking that need to go away, and there will be some event, some situation at the beginning. It can be also something like we may not be aware that this is this change, but by the consequences, by the results, we will see that it took some things from our life, things that no longer serve us, things that need to be changed. And the Tower, however frightening it may look, it's actually very positive change, because sometimes in life there are things that we cling to, and we think that we need them because they keep us safe, they allow us to rely on things because things are more predictable. But here it comes the thunder, and it destroys everything, and it takes away everything what we thought was right, or what we thought was wrong. and this gives us the opportunity to build anew, to build what we want to see in our life. Yes, so it just burns down the tree, it just burns down the tower. In other decks it's the actual tower and it allows us to build from anew. Yes, according to what we feel, what we actually want to see in our reality. And then between the divine masculine and feminine, we can see this energy of sorry, this is my first video, so I'm having problem with putting the card in the place that it's actually visible for you. This is a 7 of Swords, and as you can see probably, we can see like 6 swords that are already hanging on the wall, let's say, and there is a 7 swords that's hidden underneath the fox, and fox is a bit cheeky. He wants to hide this sword from us. He doesn't want us to see that, and because he's a little bit anxious, he doesn't know what we can do with the sword, so he's afraid to reveal the sword. And the same goes for the situation between divine masculine and feminine. I have a feeling that there is some secret or some words unspoken, something that we want to keep for ourselves, and maybe it's about some hurts from the past and some wounds that we don't want to express, or maybe it's just about love. Yes, that we would like to express love, but we're just afraid that we're gonna end up hurt. Like this fox he's afraid of, as I said, he's afraid of revealing the sword because he thinks that, he's anxious that it may be used against him. So because we have this old thinking patterns, and we have some experiences from the past that maybe we were hurt when we expressed our love. For example, we experienced rejection. But here comes, as I said, here is the tower. This is this event that is showing us that we just need to leave this thinking in the past, because it's not serving us, and because this is about unconditional love, and as we know, our twin flame can't really hurt us on purpose. He doesn't have a purpose to hurt us, but we cling to this old way of thinking that we just need to hide our feelings, we just need to be keep it in secret, because if we reveal it, then it's gonna we may end up hurt. And this is this energy of this card. Then the next card that divine masculine has is 8 of Cups, and this is something that divine masculine is aware of. He already arrived to this place where he knows that the situation, emotional situation he's in, is no longer working for him. That as you can see, all these cups here are broken, and what he needs to do is just leave it behind. And we can see that there is this big mountain, but behind this big mountain we have this very light horizon. And what he must do, what he's aware of that he needs to do, is just to climb climb behind this mountain. This mountain is big, and it's quite of a challenge. It is something maybe new for him, something he experienced for the first time, that he needs to face some shadows. Yes, because we can see that this mountain is black. It's very dark, but what's behind it? It's giving a hope. It's giving. I think it's giving optimism. I think he knows that there is light on the other side of the mountain. He can see that, but he's still like in between. Yes, and this is also this like this is mental, more mental energy, because for swords are about thoughts, about mental processes, and this is something that we tend to think. Yes, I'm not gonna do this because this is gonna happen, and very often, like, from fear is something what's holding us back. But fear is because of this overthinking, because of the ego, because we are afraid to open our heart to all the possibilities that are behind these mountains. But he knows about it, that he needs to go there. He needs to make this trip. And also Eight of Cups are very often considered as a card saying about travel. So it may happen that in order to like take this first step forward to the future, to this bright future, Divine Masculine has to travel somewhere new. I'm not saying that it's a permanent change of place at the moment.